Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Today, I have an exclusive pick a card reading just for you, focusing on how will this person or this someone new coming towards you may potentially want to navigate this relationship. Now, this is a 5-part pick a card series, and this series is number 4. But if you missed the last 3 series, just look down below in the description box, and there you will have the link for part 1, part 2, and part 3. That being said, these are the preliminary groups here for you. And of course, I will be doing live shuffling and giving you more clarity and messages for each of the individual groups here. Just so you know that down below in the description box, you will see the timestamps. So don't forget to click on those as soon as I introduce the groups for you. So group number 1 is represented by the tiger's eye crystal. Tiger's eye crystal represents group number 1. Group number 2 is represented by black obsidian. Black obsidian represents group number 2. Group number 3 is represented by blue apatite. Blue apatite crystal is representing group number 3. Group number 1, tiger's eye. Group number 2, black obsidian. And group number 3, blue apatite. Look down below in the description box, and I'll meet you in your designated group. Hello, group number 1. Group number 1, you selected the tiger's eye crystal. Let's take a look here at what the preliminary cards are. And remember, the messages that I'm channeling here for you today is part 4 of the someone coming towards you, or the person that you may be dating next. Today, I'll be channeling messages focusing on how this person may want to potentially navigate this relationship or connection. Let's take a look. You have here, or I should say, this person has your grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Followed by fear. Okay. And they have, oh, interesting. There's a person here. I don't know if you could, yeah, you should be, the camera should be able to pick it up. There's a person here, kind of like with their head down in this small light here. And then there's a person here standing up where all these ravens or crows are or have come out of the cage. So very, very interesting message there. All right. Well, what's coming through in regards to how this person may want to potentially navigate this relationship, especially here with grounding, it feels like this person wants or would like to move this connection slowly. Okay, grounding is very much connected to the earth element. Okay, I don't want to get into signs, but if we were to look at these 2 cards here as zodiac signs, then this would be the earth element. So the person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe in their sun, moon, rising, or maybe in other placements on their astrological natal chart that focus on love and connections, such as their Venus, their Juno, their 5th or 7th houses. I also have here, because of the birds, air element. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, again, same thing in their sun, moon, rising, or in other placements on their astrological natal chart, focusing on love and connections. Maybe Venus, Juno, their fifth or seventh house. But here with grounding, as you know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm going to share it with you, is that Pentacles energy is earth element, and earth elements are slower. They're slow paced because it's about growth. And I feel that the manner in which this person may want to navigate this connection, it's about taking things slowly. It's about building the trust, um, building the stability, having maybe even the emotional foundation um, that is needed in order for them to continue to uh, connect emotionally, maybe even here, think about next steps. Okay. So go deep and explore your roots. Is this person really taking a closer look? I feel that trust has a lot to do with this person's potential wanting to navigate this connection. So trust is going to be super important. Stability. Okay. These two, there's a bird here looking at the past or recent past, and this person is looking at the past or recent past. And I feel this has a lot to do with this fear. I don't feel this person is afraid of this connection with you. What I feel though is that this fear is very much connected to a situation, circumstance, or event, a breakup, separation, or divorce that they may have experienced, a bad breakup, emotional heartbreak that they may have had in the past or recent past, which has created this person here, or the person that's coming towards you, or the person that you may be dating next, to in a way take a step back and observe. Okay, take a look, observe, see, assess. And what I'm picking up here with fear is the sense of hesitation. And again, I don't feel that it's a hesitation about you. It's coming across as them being emotionally guarded or a bit emotionally jaded due to an experience that they may have had before you, the prior connection, the prior situation, the prior sadness, loss, or grief that they experienced. So I feel this person navigating this connection with a sense of wanting to, or at least um, in a way, needing some type of reassurance. And it's not so much about what you say with this person, I feel it's about what is shown. Because grounding is very much connected to Pentacles energy. As I said at the top of the reading, Pentacles energy is earth energy. It moves slowly. Growth is slow, right? If I plant a seed today, I'm not going to get a tree tomorrow. I'm not going to get a flower tomorrow. But as long as I'm being consistent in the nurturing, in the routines, in the same amount of, tenacity and determination and consistency and overall patience, then what I plant will eventually grow. And so I feel here with this person, with grounding, they're very much, they're going to invest in a connection that they feel has the essential elements having to do with stability and security. And that's how this is coming across. I feel this person is going to be intentional. They're going to navigate carefully. They're going to be paying attention to consistency here. And I feel that they're going to be doing that while they are working through their own emotional, guarded type of energy, or the healing that they're doing. Because remember, sometimes listen, there are lessons that we need to learn alone and that we heal alone after a breakup, separation, or divorce. But there's also another set of lessons that we can only learn through another connection, right? And so those two lessons, the ones learned alone and the ones learned through another connection, so that we can course correct, right? And grow from our past experiences is how this fear is coming across. It's coming across as someone who really is taking a look at the emotional security of the connection, the friendship, what they're building together, right? Through consistently going, working, watching you. Are you being consistent, right? Are you being um equally as consistent as they are? So let's see what else is coming through here. How will this person want to potentially navigate this relationship or connection? There's a lot of passion here. So even if this person may seem a little bit reserved, even if they may seem a little bit kind of slow, I feel it's like the slow burn of passion and desire. I don't feel that this is going to come right away. It's coming across as yes, the chemistry is going to be there, but this person seems to be more focused on ensuring that the way that they navigate through this connection is through careful building, through slow building, ensuring that there is this sense of stability here, emotional stability, emotional foundation before they fully invest. Well, let's take a look at what else is coming through. How will this person want to potentially navigate this connection? So definitely a lot of passion is coming through in regards to this person. So chemistry is going to be very, see, unspoken desires, unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. And sure enough, that came right under fear. So validation confirmation here on what I was talking about at the top of the reading, where I feel that this fear is this sense of, hesitation, but hesitation due to being emotionally guarded. Again, unexpected inner desire. So they're, like I said, this person may not show right away that they're head over heels over you. They may be a little bit reserved, but does that mean that the passion isn't there? No, that's not true. So let's try not to assume just by the external things that you see in regards to like PDA or them showing or having, or like they say, like wearing your emotions on your sleeve. But this person may be a bit reserved. Now, there's a lot of passion there, but again, there's a lot having to do with unexpressed inner desire, often hidden needs or emotions. So there may be a lot here that is very, very valuable. They may find you like a valuable person, a valuable connection. They may see you as someone or a connection here that's very promising and very interesting. Again, validation confirmation here on the fact that at the top of the reading, I was talking about grounding and the fact that grounding is connected to the earth elements, which is connected to the pentacles energy in tarot. And sure enough, there you see a lot of pentacles or coins in a treasure. So this person may treasure you a lot, or maybe feel that this connection that they're navigating with you is important, it's valuable. But I don't feel this person may open up right away. And again, I feel that as this person is seeking that emotional security within this connection, by how consistent, patient you may be, okay, and what you are showing to them, then they're going to, start opening up a little bit more as time goes on. So again, I feel this person is being careful, but open. They're very open. They're open. Listen, there's chemistry here. There's a lot of chemistry. So there could be this magnetic attraction towards each other. There could be this sense that you feel that this person is deeply interested in you, and they're going to be equally deeply interested in you in return. So you're deeply interested in them, and they're interested in you as well. It's just that things may go a little slower because there's the sense maybe they're even healing. They're still in the healing process. And before they can open up and fully commit or fully level up in this connection, there needs to be a sense here of being sure that you are who you say you are and that they're not going to get hurt again. Let's see what else is coming through. How will this person want to potentially navigate in this connection. And they have here smart walrus. So they're very much focusing here on their assessments. Like I said, I'm getting a person who's observing, who's assessing, person who's using their intellect, their logical, rational, intelligence here in order to see and to be attentive. The smart walrus says intensity, attentiveness, and ferocity. Okay, I feel this is a person who really does have the determination here to want to grow in this connection. It says, say no to violence and show your strength in a gentle way. Yeah, this person is not about the drama. This person wants to navigate this connection or this potential relationship in a way that's nice and easy, right? What do I mean by that? I mean peace, having internal peace, mental peace, emotional peace here. They're really not into the drama, into the argument, the yelling, the screaming, the name calling, and all that. That's not what this person is really looking for. I mean, no one really looks for that in connections, right? But I feel that this person is very attentive to see that those qualities are not present here. Okay, because again, there may have been a situation, circumstance, or event, or a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past that they may have experienced. And that's why they have here fear. So they're afraid to repeat a pattern, or they're afraid to get hurt again. They're cautious about who they give their heart to, who they open up, who they want to invest in. Okay. And I feel here that this person is keeping a close eye and very attentive. And this person may be very smart. Okay. Now, there are different types of intelligences. This person is, either emotionally intelligent, they have a sense of maturity here where they're making sure that they're not attracting a type of individual that doesn't match their healing energy or doesn't match their kind of like their dream or their desire to have a very calm, cool, collected type of energy, type of relationship, where even if there are here flaws that both of you work through them, right? Together. All right. So, there's a sense here, which is very interesting also because this lust card here is giving the illusion of two people who are not fully clothed, right? And who we see here at the front is a person like allowing themselves to surrender. So there's a sense of vulnerability here that this someone new coming towards you is wanting to potentially navigate in this connection, the sense of vulnerability, okay, feeling safe. Because again, they have here unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. They want to be able to open up. So there's a level of vulnerability that this person is wanting to have present in the connection. Last but not least, let's take a look here. Group number one. Don't forget group number one, drop a rose in the comment section to let me know that these messages have resonated for you. You can even write the pile number as well. Last but not least, let's take a look here at how will this person want to potentially navigate this relationship or connection for the four. It's the Emperor card, but there is the number 4 there. The Emperor and the World card. Look at that. Closing chapters from the past. The World card here, really focusing on this person wanting to have a successful connection. Okay, they want a brand new beginning. Like I said, this person doesn't want to deal with the things that they dealt in the past or recent past, whether it was, they had to go through it in order for them to learn, or whether it's, one of those things that they had to emotionally and intellectually evolve here in some way, shape, or form from that past or recent past. But the World card is telling me that this person wants to navigate this new connection in a very new way. And remember, logical, rational, and I talked about grounding as well. Well, listen, this is a fire element, so this person could also be or have important placements on their astrological natal chart, focusing on Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. What I'm getting here with the Emperor card is this person is intentional. They want to navigate this connection or relationship with you in a very focused, practical, sensible way. It's not about showing their emotions. And I talked about that at the top of the reading, where I felt that this person may be a little bit emotionally reserved. I don't feel this person is the one who's going to show PDA all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. They may be affectionate, but there's a sense of being a little bit reserved. Okay. And so with this Emperor card, this person may have very healthy boundaries or have a very kind of like, I'm feeling here like a mindset, like very structured. Like they may even have a mental checklist of the type of individual that they have been manifesting or wanting to meet or wanting to connect with in regards to having a relationship. Because there is this sense of this person being a leader, being a person who's like, okay, listen, I went through these experiences in the past or recent past. I don't want to relive them in a new connection. And that may be the reason here why this person may navigate this connection in a very careful but yet loving way. That being said, group number one, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Hello, group number two. Group number two, you selected the Black Obsidian. Now, I do have preliminary cards here, and of course, I will do live shuffling. But as I said in the introduction, this is part four of a five-part series. Okay, so part number one, two, and three is down below in the description box, and you may want to take a look at those pick a card readings. But this pick a card reading, I'm going to be focusing on how will this person want to potentially navigate in this relationship or connection they have with you. Now, let's take a look at the preliminary cards, and then I'm going to jump into some live shuffling. This person has here finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Yeah, there's a lot of clouds, as if this is like like it's reaching the sky, reaching the clouds. So very, very interesting. We'll see what comes through with that as well. We have the path. We have the path, and there is a person, I don't know, because these cards have a holographic type of film, but there's a person here standing next to a ladder. And this ladder goes all the way up to this portal. And this portal or this opening here has another, whether it's dimension, whether it's another timeline, whether it's the new horizon or the next step, but there's something new through that portal. But this person hasn't gotten there yet. They're just looking at the steps. And what I'm seeing here, especially starting with finding sanctuary, is that this person may navigate this connection in a spiritual way or in a way that is reflective. I feel this person is a reflective type of individual. Now, if I'm talking about signs here, which again, this could be a person with any signs. It could be fire signs, earth signs, water signs. It can be any signs, right? Because an astrological chart has multiple signs. It's not just the sun sign. But I do feel that this person may have air elements in important placements. So that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, maybe in their sun, moon, rising, or maybe in other areas of their astrological natal chart that focus on love and connections, such as Venus, Juno, their fifth or seventh houses. Okay, we'll see what else unfolds here. But right now, I feel that this person would like to navigate this new connection in a very reflective way, in a way where either spirituality or being intentional on making certain moves are going to be important for this person. I do feel that this person's kind of mindset is the type of individual that really wants to seek peace or solitude or divine guidance. Okay, maybe this person has gone through some sense of awakening, and maybe they are going through a spiritual journey themselves. Okay, or maybe you're going through a spiritual journey yourself, and it connects with this person's kind of like experience also. Okay, so there could be that similarity or connection here that has them in like wanting to explore more this connection with you. I do feel that this is a type of individual here that navigates or wants to navigate this connection by being reflective before making a decision. So I do feel that this person is a person who may reflect on their spirituality. This person may reflect on their intuition. They may reflect on their faith, okay, rather than just the logical, analytical, or logic alone. Okay. So there may be here a little bit of like water energy. Okay. Water element, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. So I do feel that there is this sense of maybe water. Water tends to be a very, intuitive sign or signs, right? So, because it's water, yin energy. So there may be here a little bit of that placement here somewhere, but this person does feel like they want to navigate or would like to navigate this connection in a way where either they're divinely guided or there's a sense of reflection here, a sense of their intuition and their faith. And relying more on that than logic. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through in regards to this someone new that wants to date you. And they have here the high priestess of spirit. Again, validation, confirmation. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is very spiritual or religious, or that they have gone into this, or they are in this energy here where they've come to some type of awareness, where they're seeking the sense of spiritual fulfillment. Learning more about their spirituality, or maybe they're already developed. Okay, maybe this is a person who's just, may have strong sixth senses as well. Again, there's a sense of climbing into this portal. It could be a person who's very spiritual or a person who is very intuitive. This could be an empath. This could be a person who's clairvoyant. It could be a person who's a medium. There's a lot of faces here, and this person, I feel here, like very connected. If they're not themselves in this sense of awakening, they could have a lineage or a connection here to ancestors. I feel that there's something about this person that's very unique. And either they have something in themselves that's very unique, is very much connected to like ancestral lineages of spirituality, or this is the energy that they see within you and it matches, because I feel here that there's a match. There's either you, the person who selected this group number 2, you may be spiritual yourself, and this person may be at the beginning stage or already developed in their spirituality. And so I do feel this sense of like, to, like attracting like. Let's see what else is coming through. Interesting, because finding sanctuary is right here with the priestess of spirit. Again, I'm getting a lot of air energy here. Air and water. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I keep getting that energy here in regards to this person. All right, let's see. How will this person want to potentially navigate this relationship or connection with you, group number 2? Let's see. Under the path, they have here silent resentment. Unexpressed feelings or dissatisfactions are simmering beneath the surface. All right, this person may have a residual energy connected to a past. Yeah, okay. I see where this is going. All right, so this may not be so much with you. This person may have someone who is one or two things. If they have a child, the person that they had a child with in their prior connection may be the type of person who may want to meddle in this person's love life. All right. And this person may not want to say right away that this other person is a person who meddles in their connection. And again, I'm going to give you several scenarios because this is how it's coming through. One scenario could be this person has a child with someone else, and that person tends to meddle in their love life. They try to mess their relationship or their connections up, which could be the reason why there may be silence between them and that past person. Okay. If they share children, because when you share children, you have to deal with that person consistently because of the child or the children. So there may be this sense of tension there. Or that third person may want to create some type of tension in this person's love life, right? It says a hidden emotional entanglement is present. Now, if it's not that scenario, the other scenario could be in a love triangle. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be here a third energy. So that could be job, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be their environment of social circle. For example, if the majority or maybe their best friend or the majority of their friends are single or divorced, or talking negatively about love, this person may be influenced by that energy. They may not believe it, right, but they may be influenced. This could also be talking about the fact that this person may have left behind those individuals that they have shared, like they've shared with you, like, you listen, I don't have a lot of friends because I've cut a lot of people off. That could be that type of energy also here. And so this person wants to navigate a relationship that is healthy, a relationship that has the sense of, you know, vibe. It's like if they feel it's coming across more like vibes than anything else. This person, again, could be very spiritual, it could be developed, they could be the type of individual who maybe was born intuitive, all right, and can relate maybe even with your intuition, all right, as well. So they may be, it's like, again, I'm getting like attracts like. This person is a type of person who they will walk away from a connection that doesn't feel that is either divinely guided or divinely aligned, or that they're not vibing in. So this person wants to navigate potentially this relationship where their spirituality or their sense of peace and solitude is nurtured, okay? Or that it becomes this connection where that's at the forefront, okay? So let's see what else is coming through in regards to this person. How will this person want to potentially navigate this relationship or connection with you? Dragonfly, look at that. Epiphany. Okay. Epiphany. I'm getting here like it's the Judgment card in tarot. They've gone through a sense of renewal or rebirth. That's why I feel a lot of spiritual energy here with this person. If it's not spiritual, it's religious. But there's a real big transformation that this person has endured or gone through. And that is why this group here, I feel that this person wants to navigate this connection in a reflective way, in a spiritual way, in an intuitive way, in a way where vibe is going to be important. The energy, the essence of a person is going to be important. And that matters to this person. It says, happy dragonfly, a person who is optimistic. This person may be very optimistic about moving a connection forward if they feel that all those elements are there. And it's a lot having to do with spirituality. This person could have been a very different person maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Because there's a sense here that I'm getting a complete turnaround. Okay. It says, happy dragonfly, expression, joy, and understanding. Okay. How will this person may potentially want to navigate this connection? Expressive. They want to know that communication may be important. Them understanding where your head is at. You understanding where their head is at. Understanding where your spirituality lies also may be important. Joy. So I'm getting optimism here. Understanding, again, being able to understand perhaps that they have had a very big awakening in their life and that they may have a lifestyle, or then maybe their lifestyle choices may be very much aligned to this 360 that they went through a big transformation. What do I mean by that? I mean that maybe now they're more of a conscious eater. Maybe they're very focused on what they eat and how they eat. Maybe a person who's, and I'm not saying it has to, I'm just giving you examples. Maybe a person who's a vegetarian or vegan, or maybe a person who uses sound healing or yoga, or is more open to the esoteric arts. It's more, they're more open to, quantum physics, which is very much connected to the esoteric arts, believe it or not. So it's that type of energy that I'm getting. It says, glittering and flying fairies, show me the way to my deepest desires. Yeah, it's a person who's very open to uncommon, or non-traditional ideas here also. Okay. Someone very open to this newness that I'm getting here. Very, very beautiful. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, group number 2. Let's see what else is coming through. How will how will this person, maybe life purpose is a big thing here for this person. They want to navigate in a connection where their life purpose or their soul purpose is understood. There's always a reason when messages, come through. I wasn't going to say purpose, but it came through. So that could be this person is very interested in navigating in a connection that is open to their life purpose or their soul purpose. Intuitive friends, don't forget here, group number 2, if these messages resonate for you, drop a rose in the comment section so that I know that these messages resonated. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Last but not least, let's take a look here at the last and final card here. And they have the 8 of Swords with 6 of Cups. Okay. I feel here, like I said, 8 of Swords, there may have been a very big situation, circumstance, or event in the past or recent past where this connection that they had before with either an ex or with family members that are low vibrational energy, where they meddle. Maybe it's, parents, maybe it's their children, maybe it's, this could be, maybe it's their siblings, maybe it's their circle of friends. But again, remember that I said at the top of the reading that they influence this person because this person hears those things they may want to move in a new direction. They may think in a different way, but if they have this nagging, Debbie Downer, okay, or negative Nelson in their ear, there's a sense here that that has, in a way, chipped away at them. This could be a past energy, or this is something they could be healing from, and it gives more information about why this person may have done or made this big transformative change, where it's even a sense of like a rebirth here. Like I said, like the Judgment card in tarot, where there's like a brand new start, brand new beginning for them. They're very different than they were in the past or recent past. And sure enough, they do have here the Six of Cups. So this could be that they were either raised in an environment or had people in their past or recent past that chipped away at their self-worth. And so there's a sense here of this person wanting to do better because now they know better. Okay. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Group number 2. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Drop a rose in the comment section to let me know that these messages resonated with you. Take care and have a good one. Hello, intuitive friend, and you selected group number 3, and group number 3 is the blue apatite crystal. All right, intuitive friend, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on how this person or new person that's coming towards you may want to potentially navigate this connection or relationship with you. Now, as I said at the top of the introduction, this is a 5-part reading. So if you are interested in taking a look at the pick of cards that I created for part number 1, part number 2, and part number 3, just look down below in the description box. That being said, let's take a look here at the preliminary cards, and of course I will be doing live shuffling. So let's take a look at how this person may want to potentially navigate this relationship. And the first card this person has here is Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. It gives me this energy of the Magician card in tarot. So very, very interesting here. I feel there's a lot of communication coming through here in regards to this person. It may be a natural manifester too. Let's see, what's the second one? We have Change. Okay. And this person, and I'm going to explain here because they're, due to hol- there's like a holographic film on this. It's a person all dressed in red pushing this very big, what looks like it's boulder, looks like a planet, it looks like a big circular object away. And once I place this here on the table, this is my left hand. So it's this person pushing away this big planet or circular sphere towards my left hand side, which indicates the past or recent past. Okay. That being said, here with the wondrous universe, walk in beauty, I'm getting this person is a person who wants to navigate in a sense of optimism. I feel that there's a sense of like this person appreciating. Look at how this magician is looking up in the sky. They're appreciating the things that they've been able to manifest in their life, okay, or their life experiences. This person may feel or be the type of individual who um, wants to navigate in this connection as a person who let's look for the solution. That's what I'm getting. A person who's like very solution oriented or wants to navigate the connection with a sense of optimism, with a sense of appreciation, with a sense of, I value the things that we do together. I value the moments. I also value spirituality as well as the 3D realm, meaning this person could be a manifester. This person could also have this focus here that they want to navigate a connection that uses maybe both, maybe their logical, rational, analytical sense, as well as their yin energy, their spirituality, their intuition. They listen or they may listen to their hunches. And so I feel that this person wants to navigate in with a sense of, authenticity. Person who's not afraid to show who they are. And yeah, their views may be uncommon, their views may be unconventional, but they're more interested in this connection being true and authentic towards each other so that they can be who they are and you can be who you are. And it's not about trying to change each other, but it's about growing with each other. It says walk in beauty. So there is this energy here that I'm picking up about this person seeing or valuing the little things. Little things mean a lot to this person. Now, I did say this at the top of the reading where I feel like this card is very much connected to the Magician card in Tarot. And so, the Magician card in Tarot is ruled by Mercury. So this person wants to navigate potentially this connection with a sense of putting things into action, with a sense of using the tools and the resources within the connection to make something better. Again, a solution or a resolution type of energy, focus individual is what I'm getting here. I'm also getting a person who may want to talk things out. Communication is going to be super important, and they want to be able to share clear um, and meaningful conversations that lead to resolutions. What else am I? This person could have a strong Mercury, okay, placement. That means on their astrological natal chart, they may have either Virgo in their Mercury or they may have Gemini in their Mercury. They don't have to, but they could. Now, Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury. So this person may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in strong placements on their astrological natal chart, whether it be their sun, moon, rising, or in aspects having to do with love or partnerships or connections. And those placements are Venus, Juno, fifth or seventh house. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. This person also has here change. And how this person may potentially want to navigate this connection in regards to this card of change is that they may be, like I said before, a person who seeks transformation. They're a person who wants the relationship to evolve. They want you to evolve. They want themselves to evolve. They may want to be focused on breaking old patterns of behavior. They're more about navigating the connection in regards to, like, maybe they may even say something like, I don't care what other people think. What I care is about how you and I think connected to this connection or this relationship. This could be a person who's very, against the status quo type of energy also. A person who's not afraid to push boundaries or the conservative, traditional things in society. It feels like this is like a person who's really about the journey, about allowing themselves to live the moment, experience the moments that are together or that are that both of you are experiencing together. All right, let's see what else is coming through. How will this person want to potentially navigate in this connection or relationship with you, group number 3? And they have here confidence. Yeah, a person who's very confident. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at this. This is a person who wants to look and a person who's focused. Yeah. It's a person who really, by the way, this is coming on across as Sagittarius. There may be something here connected to Sagittarius. This is a person who really knows who they are. This is a person who may have an eclectic sense of, a unique maybe way that they dress or a unique sense of humor, or maybe, they have a quirky personality, or this is a person who doesn't care about what other people may think. They really care about the fact that they are really living their true authentic self. And here with confidence, again, validation, confirmation here, a person who really is not afraid to live their, each moment as if it was their last moment. So this person wants to navigate a relationship that it's equally as open and adventurous or wondrous. Okay, a person who, like I said, wants to evolve. This may be the person who may say, hey, let's, book a trip to fill in the blank, or let's do something exciting or adventurous. It doesn't have to be dangerous. It just means that something that sparks their interest. They have here facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. This person is a type of person who can sense very quickly here if someone is being fake. If you're saying, and I'm not saying that this is you, but I'm saying if they come across a person who, may be interested in them and may say, oh, yeah, I like that too, but in reality, you don't. Or, yeah, I'm like that too, and in reality, you're not. This person is going to be able to detect that. So they don't want to navigate in a relationship with someone who's not being sincere or a person who's not being authentic. And remember, I said that at the top of the reading when the preliminary cards came through. I feel this is a person who wants to live their life authentically, whatever that may mean to them and whatever that may mean in regards to your connection. Because facade concern here, again, they're not about the person who has two faces or a person who says one thing today and changes their mind at the drop of a hat. I do feel that spontaneity may be a thing here for them, but I feel that they're more concerned about the person who's not living their life authentically, and they really don't want to navigate a connection where someone isn't truly embracing their own their own self, like their own identity, that they don't know who they are. I feel this person is very much kind of an individual who really knows where they stand. They know who they are. It may be different. It may be a different idea or a different way that they may see life. They may have different perspectives. It may not be a very common one. There's a sense of uniqueness about this person. This person may even manifest also. They may use, tools and methods of manifestation here. But this person wants to navigate a connection that's authentic. And it keeps coming through as that, a connection that is open to really enjoying the moment. And again, this person could be adventurous or spontaneous. They don't have to be, but there could be elements of that there. And what I mean by spontaneous, I don't mean like dangerous things or anything like that. It may just be like, hey, let's try this new restaurant. It could be as simple as that. Or have you ever eaten, this type of cuisine? Neither have I. Let's try out. Let's find out what that's about. Or hey, listen, there's this like new exhibit, I haven't gone. Do you want to come with me? Like that type of energy of inquisitive, visionary. So it doesn't have to be like, let's go bungee jumping. Although I wouldn't be surprised if this person may say something like that, bungee jumping, rock climbing, again, there's a sense of real, genuine, authentic sense of adventure or wanting to experience uh, the new. This says guardian bear, power, inner strength, healing. Look at this. Go travel, discover the beauty of nature. You need you need to connect you to the power of the earth. You see what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a look at that. Again, a person who's like, let's do this, let's do that. That's how they want to navigate this potential connection with you. Talk about validation confirmation. And it says there travel. And travel may be, yes, traveling to different cities, towns, state, countries. It could be traveling maybe by not leaving your city, town, state, or country. Maybe like let's eat this type of cuisine, or let's go to that type of festival, or let's experience that specific exhibit. Like if we can't go to fill in the blank country, well, let's experience the food of it, or let's experience the music of it, or the people, or the store, or the book. I mean, it's coming in so many beautiful different ways that this person um will potentially here want to navigate this relationship with all these kind of energies here. But it's a person who really seeks transformation and wants a relationship to evolve. This is a person who may, again, it doesn't always have to be something like that. But it could definitely be here someone who wants to evolve within the connection. Okay, want both of you to experience new things, try new things, explore the world, explore, like that type of free spirited energy is what I'm getting here. Let's see what else is coming through here. I wonder if we're going to get another card that's about travel here. Well, they do have here temperance. And as I said, temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, which is what I mentioned here at the top of the reading. Ooh, and now that we're talking about this, Sagittarius is a lot about travel. They love to be spontaneous in that sense, in exploration as well. So, very interesting. I did mention that at the top of the reading. So, they don't need to, I mean, they don't have to be a Sagittarius, they don't have to be a fire sign, but there could be a lot of passion, desire, motivation, and fire within them, a sense of curiosity. Here with the temperance card, it's about the blending and the, blending of two things. So this person, as I said at the top of the reading, and as we have seen here from the first card, that was a preliminary card at the top of the deck, you have two cards here which are very different. This is a tarot deck, and this is the preliminary card. So this is the one that I shuffled and came through, and then this was the one that came through before the reading, the preliminary. And there is a great similarity here where you have an individual, and both individuals have, two things. This one here has like the stars and the planet, or like the magician card, as above so below, or this could be the yin and the yang energy. And sure enough, this temperance card also has the similar illustration here. And sure enough, also validation confirmation connected to Sagittarius, as I mentioned at the top of the reading with that focus card, with that archer. Again, giving that energy of passion, drive, and motivation here. This person could be very creative as well. And what I'm getting here with the temperance card in regards to the two things here, I feel that this person has the patience. I feel this person is very much into balancing. Okay, balancing, maybe the ethereal and the spiritual with the, 3D realm, the reality, the 3D realm that we live in. This person could be very much into combining like you and them. together and seeing what new adventures or what new beautiful energies can come together, can it says discover the beauty of nature. Yeah, this person could also like nature, connected with the power of the earth. Interesting, the power of the earth. Very much connected here to the root chakra, a lot of red. This person is grounded, they know who they are, and they want to navigate in a connection where you know who you are, and that you with your own uniqueness and them with their own uniqueness could create something very special together, which is this blending and this combining of two things, turning one thing, alchemy. Also, the Temperance card in tarot is about alchemy. It's about you know taking two things and creating something very new and very unique. See, something that is not fake or is a facade, someone that is someone and something truly genuine in a connection. So that's what I'm getting here with this energy. I do feel that this person wants to also potentially here want to navigate this connection with a sense of having, like, you know, because of these experiences that they um, may want both of you to do, finances are going to be a key point. So this person may be the type of individual who wants to navigate a financial savvy type of connection here, to people who are very much focusing on, creating a plan, creating a budget, so that they can experience these beautiful opportunities that the connection can unfold towards. Group number 3, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.